Hello, it's me, Zacarias. How you doing? And I was going to talk about this subject with Bill Cosby, and it's regarding the case against Bill Cosby that he admitted in 2005 over a court case concerning a woman that worked at Temple University, and that he admitted he drugs women to have sex with. And right now I am very upset with this man. I'm very upset, and let me tell you the reason why I'm very upset is because you wouldn't expect that. And I'm not saying because he's a celebrity. This man put up a persona that he was his good father figure, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't trying to, show favoritism because he is of the African American race. But we in the community, and I'm a multiracial African American, partial African American man, we look for that because we want to see goodness. We see, because we got too many thugs, the new coons, they the thugs, and new J-boos, and call them niggas, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to represent that. You know what I'm saying? I don't, yes, that's the new Jim Crow, okay? Putting your pants, your pants sagging, looking all, unkept, ungroomed, ghetto, low class intentionally, not, what I'm saying, and saying, what's up, my nigga, I'm a nigga, that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It just, it irks me because they think that, people have to correct people. Hey, I don't call me no nigga. I don't call myself a nigga. So, that's, when we see a good man who believe in getting education, believe in working, having your own business, upscale. It is of African American, no matter if they're dark skin, light skin, whatever, okay? We want to see that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we want. We want upscale. We don't want low class, you know what I'm saying? So that's the whole reason why that I defend this man. It's because, because anytime I'm seeing what happened to Michael Jackson and a lot of the brothers, anytime they coming up in the upscale in Hollywood and mainstream society, somebody, because he wants to shoot them now, okay? And besides the crown of barrels in those in the African American race, whether they partial or pure, so-called, well, we don't have no pure African Americans here in the United States, unless they come out of Africa, but y'all know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Black identified, mixed identified with those of African American descent here. You have those crown of barrels, but you also have the white races and people outside of the African American community who are racist and who want to see brothers, like, see us live low, be suffering, struggling, never be successful, you know what I'm saying? So they'll plan anything because it happened in Jim Crow days. Besides what happened to Black Wall Street, you had like Rosewood, somebody, a white woman accusing of somebody raping her and having to be an African American. Man, it wasn't. It was her husband. She was cheating on her husband, Rosewood. I don't forget the movie, a white man, and so her husband found out that she was cheating, so she admitted, I got raped. You know what I'm saying? So they can cover up and all that. All they do to her lot. You get what I'm saying? Many, like with Emmett Till, you know what I'm saying? He was to add a white woman because in Chicago he can do that, but in the South he couldn't. You know what I'm saying? They killed him for that. So that's exactly. So when I saw all these white women, including some sisters, because we do have Crabs and Barrel, we got some Cotton Angel Mamas, and got some Uncle Ruckus out here, you know what I'm saying? That's the ones with the faithful slaves, you know what I'm saying, that wants us to be slaves along with them, since, they love their oppression, and those who try to fight against it, they'll go along, they want to pull us and drag us with it. If we don't do it, we sellouts when they don't want who to sell out. Get my point? So that's the whole reason why that I was, defending Bill Cosby, because, I don't want to see, an innocent brother, to be slandered and exploited like that, you know what I'm saying, and also falsely accused. But since this man admitted it, you know what I'm saying, I have no reason to defend him, you know what I'm saying. He made us look bad. He was the predator, you know what I'm saying, always trying to put a good persona, this mask that he was this good brother, you know what I'm saying, that they did what I do give him credit for, giving scholarships and, to HBU colleges. Putting a good Cosby show, making a good, without no stereotypes, no thugging and getting, you know what I'm saying, behavioral jigaboo type behavior. It was upscale behavior of those of African American descent, of their dark skin, light skin, whatever, on different world and Cosby. I'm glad he did that, but I cannot negate this man raped these women. He had to. He admitted he get. I mean, one thing I have to agree with a Vice show with this. Bill Cosby. Okay, you couldn't get no, because I don't believe in cheating. Camilla was a good wife for you, and you cheated her so many times. You know, and one thing I did not doubt that man had sex with, like, Jan Dixon, because she was out there. You know what I'm saying? Because back in 1996, remember, it was a biracial, part black, part white woman. Claimed to be Bill Cosby's daughter. And one time when I was 17 years old, yeah, I did agree that I thought that's his daughter. But when I saw the man who actually was her daddy and saw his picture, he was caramel skin like me, probably a little darker, you know what I'm saying? But his mother was real high yellow, and she looked just like, I think her name was June or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, she looked just like the woman who claimed to be Bill Cosby's daughter. You know what I'm saying? So right there, I knew. I said, well, she lying. She went to jail for extortion. You know what I'm saying? Because she was trying to make National Choir pay a bunch of money to cover the story. Somebody to blackmail them. You know what I'm saying? So then he admitted he slept with her mother. You know what I'm saying? So when I heard about these women claiming to be, I wouldn't pass at the time when I was defending him that he probably used some drugs, because as folks do use drugs, especially cocaine, to have sex, okay? But at the same time, I was finding bogus that they would come out of woodwork. But since he admitted, and I see why Wendy Williams was ready to get fired when she was trying to cover the story. You know, I take all that back. I don't like Jan Dixon, even before the situation and after, because after how she treated Tyra, and Tyra fired her ass, okay, and then she treated her models, and I'm an aspiring model. I was a model with Laura Productions in El Paso, and I used to be a model launch.com. And any of the male models know that was me. So it was me. And I remember y'all saying most of the white dudes was call Jan Dixon all the time bitches and hoes. They talking ghetto on that part. And I said, yeah, she is. At first, I felt sorry for her because her father did rape her. But at the same time, and beat her too. But at the same time, I can't, okay, just because you've been raped or beat on me, you can beat up on your models and talk shit to them. You know what I'm saying? Lucky somebody knocked Jan Dixon in the head while she was taping it on Oxygen. Because I watched that show. Do your thing. Do everything what you want to do. Shine like a superstar. Okay, I remember the song. Do your thing, girl. I don't forget that, yeah. But I used to watch Dan Dixon, after I watched Bad Girls I used to watch Bad Girls, I like to see fighting, I said a cat fighting, never acting fool. So, and like I watch Housewives of Atlanta with Nene and Evan, I like Evan on Basketball Wild, but I like to see her fight. But let's get to the subject. Anyway, so right now, I don't like Bill Cosby, because I defend this man because I thought, the reason why that this situation was coming out, because not only you had people, there was white racists out there trying to knock him down, but I told you, crowds and barrels. You got your Uncle Ruggles, Aunt Thomas, and Aunt Jemima's, okay? So called Aunt Jemima's. And of course, I felt because he said back in 2005, even though the case, of course, was remember 2004, he said he criticized those in the African American community, used the word nigga, can't read, don't want to talk correct English on purpose, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I talk slang, but I don't call it ebonics, okay? I call it slang. I don't call it the N-word. But I don't, when I in public, especially in a formal setting, I talk proper English as much as I can, because English is my first language, second language is Spanish. I took Spanish in high school. But other than that, I don't try to talk ghetto on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And people think when you talk proper, that's being white, like when it's not. I don't get that. I really don't get that at all. This is superior. They putting white people on superior complex on they say that that's talking white. So, you want real talk blacks, pick up a book how to speak African language. That's talking black, because the Africans that came on ship spoke African language. They didn't speak they didn't speak English. Okay, they didn't speak English at all. So why would you say talking slang? And the Africans that come here to speak English, they speak proper English. They don't speak slang unless they live in the hood. So like I was telling some African youngsters, please don't try to be some of our people here. Please don't be upscale. I see why y'all parents talk bad about our people here. You know what I'm saying? And I said all our people have some of the people in the hood. What's up, my nigga? And I'm saying, I asked African youngsters, y'all know what that word means? Have y'all picked up a book and read about what happened to us? You know what I'm saying? To our people here, you know. So, I try to school, but you can't school those who want to remain ignorant, okay? So, but my point is, the ones who upscale, who lawyers and doctors and all that, they don't speak, what's up, my nigga, and have their pants sagging and tats all over their face. You know what I'm saying? Look, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you get my point. I mean, I ain't put nobody down, but it just looked crazy to me, when I see something like that. So, you know what I'm saying? So when I heard him say that back in Chicago, I was coming from a job corps in El Paso, was during the summertime. I remember Bill Cosby talking about how folks, like, I can deal with Keisha. That's something I can deal with. But Shaquanisha, it's like, that's not no African name. And when they make fun, like, I laugh at Deborah Moore, is it Deborah Moore? Yeah, Deborah Moore, that she's used to be on Bad TV. Not Bonquisha. Not Bonquiqui. That's a Hispanic name, American one. But the sister that played, what's her name? Sharifa? No. Sharifa Latifa Jackson. What her name? Natifa. Whatever dog name. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And it makes us look bad, because I see why. I mean, I'm not saying they should discriminate our sisters, but why name those names when that's not, and some can't pronounce them, and you give it, it's not that name, you know what I'm saying? It's not an African name. You will not see no Shankiki whatever in Africa. You will not see that. Okay? These are made up ghetto names. When I saw the Hispanic dudes that was on the entire bank show about black, I had to laugh. And if I had some of my, well, go ahead, man. My grandma on my dad's side was laughing too, because shit, we didn't come up with them type of names. Yeah, exactly. Y'all thinking that, and Tyra Banks didn't get offended when she put them two Hispanic guys on her show making black girl, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, I will be Cosby side on that part, because, I can name my child, something unique, but I'm not going to go to extreme and be ghettofied with it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You're not going to find no African woman named Shakwa Shisha. Okay, Equisha. Come on now, you and I, what I'm saying? Sharifa Latifa, you would not see nobody in Africa with that name. They were like, huh? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, point is, that's why it's like, dang. So, I agree with Bill Cosby back in 2004, still do, on that. Because, he wanted to see progress, but he cannot speak when he was immoral himself, raping these women. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I have to say, one woman from Temple University, but 30 is enough. All these women of different races, including sisters, coming out here, even Beverly Johnson coming here saying that you put a drug. Why would you do that? I know in Hollywood, it's a lot of thoughts, a lot of hoes, of different shades and colors, and all different area codes. You couldn't get no hoe who willing to, not force, willing to sleep with you. You Bill Cosby. You could have talked to the pimps down, and they could have gave you all type of hoes. I'm not trying to be misogynistic, but I'm just saying. Since you want to be a male hoe and cheat on your wife, you got money. You can pay the women to sleep with you. Come on now. I ain't trying to talk, but it don't make no sense. You're Bill Cosby. I can see something. I'm not trying to sound gay or anything, but I can say you some ugly dude. You Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women would love to marry you. You know what I'm saying? If you got divorced with Camille at the time, you know what I'm saying? And you still, so why would you put a drug to rape these women when you got a bunch of thoughts Cause I know back in the day it was not as, like now it's out there, okay. But back in Hollywood, yeah, it was out there in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you hear about the entertainers sleeping with whoever back in the day. They, of course, they kept it hush hush. But when they was in a, like they said, Illuminati, I don't believe Illuminati and stuff. But the Illuminati, you know what I'm saying? The sex party at mansions. Bill Cosby could have went to the mansions and slept with them all women. I mean, come on now. You got money. So you don't need to put no drugs on these women. I'm not saying that's okay. I'm not advocating cheating on your wife or fornicating is okay. But if you're going to do it, be smart about it. Don't put people's drink and poison them so you can do them. When you got a bunch of porn stars, you got to play. You got to come to Hugh Hefner house and got some Playboy bunnies and slept with them. Come on now, trust me, I'm sorry. Because when I used to think very immoral back when I was teenagers, of course, I knew my plans. I ain't gonna do that. But I used to think very wise as a teenager. So, come on, I'm saying, if I can't get with this chick, I can find me another chick. I ain't gonna try to force. Because you don't want nobody raping you. So why would you rape somebody else? It don't make no sense to rape a woman. It don't make no sense to rape a woman. When you have women out there who, when you come knocking at their door, they probably drop their panties and you know what I'm saying, when you just stand there, could throw panties at you. You could have got them, you know what I'm saying. Come on now. So why would you, if a woman, you scared of an STD, all you had to do is put a condom on. I don't believe in that, but you know what I'm saying, I don't believe in contraceptives, and I don't believe in fornication either. But I mean, come on, if you're gonna do it, at least do it right. I mean, it's not right, but you know what I'm saying. Be smart about it. You know what I'm saying. Why would you try to rape these women? If they don't want to sleep with you, don't do that. I mean, come on now. And I was saying, what's wrong with Camille? Camille, I'm telling you, back in the day, Camille was beautiful. Camille, his wife was very bad. I seen her on Ebony magazine back in the 70s, because my family had magazines, Ebony magazines back in the day. And I remember seeing Camille. Oh, she was pretty. Yes, she was. Long hair, she had short hair, she bald down, but back then she had long hair, it was her hair, you know what I'm saying? So, and she had a little yellow, remember saying, even she was dark skin, don't matter, she still be beautiful, but I'm saying, she yellow bone edge, you know what I'm saying? Because most of these women were white women, so and some was mostly light skin, and Camel, Camel was Beverly Johnson, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, dang, you could have, you know what I'm saying? Why would you get on this? Camille was beautiful, what's wrong with her? I don't understand. All these different women, I don't understand. And one thing I understand, if you're going to cheat, why get married? You know what I'm saying? If you're going to cheat, why get married? I don't get that. Because I do love women, everybody think I don't, but I do love women, and I do want to get married and have kids. And once I say I do, especially at the altar of, to God, that I'm going to be faithful to thick and thin, that does part of everything else of sickness and health. Why would y'all violate that vow? And, when I got sex at home, it's your wife. You know what I'm saying? She willing to give it to you. So why would you go after behind closed doors and cheat on her? I mean, she should, I don't believe in divorce, but I think she should separate from Bill Cosby. She been through a lot of hell with this man. You drugging women. When that girl came out claiming to be your daughter back in 1996, you know what I'm saying, that mixed girl. I mean, we all mixed, but you know what I'm talking about. And you admit that you slept with her mama. I don't forget that I was a teenager back then. Back in 1935, I'll be 36 in this summer. Okay, so y'all understand what I'm saying? So I don't please. I mean, I understand the good stuff you do, but that good stuff don't cover your bad deed, though. Bill Cosby, I'm glad Jill Scott came in and she said she don't support you. I ain't support you. If they put you in jail, oh well. If they take the Cosby show, oh well. And they take also Steve Collins to the jail too. I don't care about, you know what I'm saying. You can, let's be fair now. You know what I'm saying. So, that's predator stuff. You don't sleep with people who don't want to sleep with you. You don't force them to have sex with you. You don't molest or do any of that. You got a bunch of people out there, grown women, who willing to take their pants off and let you do them. Okay? I mean, of course, these day and time, but back in Hollywood, all them sex parties, you could have went out on the sex parties and got your freak on. If you that doggone adulterous mindset, you know what I'm saying? So, You know, I'm a suburban person. But back in those days when I was a teenager, I would say, "Oh, I can't wait till I get grown." I used to say this too. I'm gonna go to sex parties. I used to watch Real Love, well, not Real Love, Real Love. No, Real Sex. That's not love. Real Sex. I used to watch Real Sex. I even watched they used to do all that crazy stuff. I used to watch all. You know, I'm serious. My family don't know about that, but I used to watch Real Sex. You know, even when they had a den and TV and den when they was asleep, I put on Real Sex. As soon as they come out, wake up and change the channel. Serious, I used to do that. So I used to say, dang, when I become a fan, I'm gonna go get them sex parties and stuff. Yeah. You know, he used to talk, you know what I'm saying? I learned, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they had a Playboy mansion, you know what I'm saying? I could have got me a bunny, you know what I'm saying? Could have got me all type of bunnies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I seen Playboy magazine when I was very young, okay? So why would you just, I mean, they got plenty women who would drop their pants off and do him. So why would you do that? To force them to have sex with you, put a drug in them. So of course, and you had the nerve to do that with James Dickinson. I'm not saying rape is okay, but I would never willingly have sex with that bitch. I'm sorry, she's ugly and evil. I mean, ugh, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, of course, fornicating is evil too. But I'm just serious. I just, you know, if I'm gonna pick somebody, a willing participant, I would pick the person who fits with more classy than that. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Of course, not classy what she's doing. But if I want to find a willing participant, a willing woman, willing, not forced, willing woman who willing to have sex with me, she gotta fit every characterization I'm looking for. Okay, so you know, I don't understand how in the world Bill Cosby. There's a bunch of I mean, if Will Chamberlain can sleep with a bunch of women willingly without raping them, you could have hung around with him. Come on now. You could have got some women, you know, saying once the other girl did him, you have his leftovers. You know, come on now. I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't know. Bill Cosby is older. He's about my other grandma on my mom's side's age. You know what I'm saying? But I think he's a couple years older than her. Yeah, 2 years old. Well, anyway, it still don't matter. I don't understand how the world, you know. I ain't trying to tell old man how to live, but I'm serious. Come on now, I'm not gonna put on drugs and rape somebody. You know what I'm saying? If I want to fornicate, I find a woman who's willing to do it. Come on now, I mean, it don't make no sense. I'm sorry, I still can't get over this man made us think that he was innocent. He was not. You know, I mean, it is hurtful to me because you see a good role model, and I'm not saying no one's perfect, but still. You see somebody that's striving to be perfect. I know he had adulterous affairs, especially when that big sister came out and said that was her dad when it wasn't her dad. But still, he admitted he slept with her mom. Okay, for her to say that, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I really, you know, it was hurtful to me that you went to lie with your son being killed. You know what I'm saying? Why would you do this? And why would you get people who want to be on your show? They ain't trying to sleep with you. Who want to be on your show? Who want to get famous, you know, because it's part of, you know, it's just they're looking for somebody who's supposed to be a good role model. Why would you do that, Bill Cosby? Why? I don't understand. You deceived us. You made us as a whole look bad. You know, back then they thought the African men in slavery, and even mixed men too. There was lust for the white woman. They were rapists when exactly the white men was raping and sleeping, even willing to, because there was some women who sisters who did like shout at him, so she was sleeping willingly with, you know, with Thomas Jefferson, who slept with black and mixed women. You know what I'm saying? So, but point is, while, you know, there was always point, yeah, we don't want that man, we don't want that nigga to be sleeping with white women, okay? They rape white women and everything, you know what I'm saying? So, my question is to you, you just bought into the stereotype of that. And, you know what I'm saying? And you made us look bad. You know, we were rooting for you. So, no wonder you stepped quiet. You want to come on because, like, Michael Jackson, I agree with Michael Jackson. I think Michael Jackson was innocent. I don't think he was guilty. You know, of course, he was living like a child in a man's body, you know, trying to live like a child. He should have therapy, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, and then I'm glad that the court case came out showing that he was innocent. I was praying for that. He was, you know, proven innocent. You know, he stop being a child. You know, stop playing with people's children. You know what I'm saying? Raise your kids. You got children already. You know what I'm saying? So that's when he started being a real father to his kids. I mean, not to put them down. You know, understanding with his dad not giving him a childhood. You know, he lived as an adult life. Couldn't go play basketball with his brothers. He was the leader of the Jackson 5. You know what I'm saying? But he came when he was accused of rape, of molesting that Eurasian. Eurasian means part Asian, part white. Guy. Is it Chandler or something like that? Yeah. Well, he's about my age. I don't forget. So he came out and said, "I'm innocent. I'm innocent. I did not do this." So right there, Bill Cosby did not do that. Bill Cosby had his lawyers take over. Why would you have your lawyers take over once you come out like Michael Jackson did on the video and say, "Excuse me, these charges are false. These accusations are false"? He came out there and told it like it is, okay? And so why would you do that, Bill Cosby? You didn't come out there until actually it shows proof that you was hiding. Wendy Williams, I do apologize for criticizing you. You know what I'm saying? She was telling you, so she really was gonna get fired for bringing up this story about you to their brother Hannibal. I forgot his name, Barry or something like that. I do apologize. I call him a coon because I'm sorry, because before this situation came out, it was coons out there trying to attack Bill Cosby. Before it could not accuse him of rape, but attacking him for what he said in 2004. One thing I do agree with him when he said about 2004. There are folks in our community being the modern coons of society, uneducated, talking like a doggone slave on a plantation. Don't want to go to school, don't want to better themselves, kept their pants sagging, and call themselves niggas. You know what I'm saying? It just makes me want to just choke somebody when I see that. Okay. Yeah, I'm serious because I said no. I said because we got black blood. That's one thing I have to agree. I'm not making fun of Latinos. There was a article in Newsweek, I had it a long time ago. I don't know what happened to it, about Chicanos versus Mexicanos. Chicanos are people who are Mexican American descent, who are born here, okay, who families like Eva Longoria, they lived here for years. They're not immigrants, okay. And Mexicanos are those who are from Mexico, who just recently came to the United States. And there was a war. Remember I told you that the word porcha and the B word, okay, the Mexicanos, the Latino immigrants, call the ones who are born here porchos because some of them, not all of them, try to act like they're white. Even though Gerardo Rivera is not Mexican, he's part Puerto Rican, part Jewish, he's mixed. He acts like that, okay, you know what I'm saying? So, point is, that's exactly what I'm talking about, okay? George Zimmerman, not Mexican, but Peruvian, Portugal as well. Okay, get my point. Okay, well, this Chicano man had said, yeah, they're my race, talking about the Mexicanos, but they're not my people. So I take the same doggone line when it comes to these Sakata Angel Mamas, Sakata Uncle these coons and buffoons, and they make us look bad. They make us want to put my head down. Yeah, they may part of my race, but they're not my people. That's not my type of class. I be elitist about it. A class of people. You know what I'm saying? They want to put us in the same pot because we have one drop of black blood. Not in my dog world. Ain't gonna come in my. I don't care what the white man say. The white racist man can kiss my mixed black, French, Creole, English, the American camel skin ass. No, that is not my type of class. Not my type of people. It ain't part of my race, but not my people. So I agree with that a little bit. I'm not agreeing because it's silly what the Chicano man said, but I take his word for it when it comes to these doggone coons who make us look bad. So they were coons out there attacking Bill Cosby when he said what he said. So I do agree with what he said because we do come serious. They don't want to make us have the police brutality because when those police beat innocent people, African Americans, they think about them doggone coons, thugs. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Making us look bad. That's what they put in their head. Yeah. So when these rappers come out here saying, my nigga, okay, and as white folks going on and say, yeah, my nigga, yeah, they call themselves niggas. We should call them niggas too. You see what I'm saying? They make us, because they think that as a whole, we like to be called niggas. And I hate that fucking word. Okay, yeah, I admit it. I said towards George Zimmerman because George Zimmerman got one drop of Afro-Latino blood in him, and he thinking that he's a little pure white dude when he's partially white. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I call him that since his mother got African blood in her. But other than that, I don't call about other people. I don't call people, yeah, that's a nigga. I don't say that. I don't say that. Okay, so. But the point is, that's the reason why I agree with Bill Cosby becomes serious. Instead of us bettering ourselves, trying to go to work, trying to look for a job, I'm putting a bunch of applications on this while I'm trying to get my SSI check, whatever, because I'm bipolar, you know what I'm saying? I said, I'm in school right now. I'm trying to get all that stuff taken care of so we will not be in the ghetto, you know what I'm saying? Not get welfare on purpose, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm trying to get out that situation, okay? Trying, you know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to do all that, we want to celebrate being in the ghetto. I don't understand it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to make fun of Jews. Do you see Jews celebrating about being in the ghetto if they're in Europe? Do you see Jews doing that? You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's, you know what I'm saying? Why about celebrate like the Jeffersons moving on up? I mean, one thing I do like the show Good Times, but I didn't like the theme of it. Well, them celebrating good times, living in ghetto and striving hard. I mean, not striving hard, struggling hard in the ghetto, putting a smile on the face, like it's to be celebrated. You get my point? I don't honestly like. But I do agree with is it James Almost? Not James Almost. One of James Evans. What's his name? Mr. Amos. I forgot his name. You know what I'm talking about? When he got fired from the show because he got tired of the shucking and jiving of JJ Down on Mine stuff. He want to see Thelma and Michael, all them come out the ghetto, and the people, and they don't want to see that. So I give Mr. Amos credit for leaving that show. I'm just one thing. I love the Jeffersons better. I don't like the Jeffersons. I don't like Mr. Jefferson use the word nigga and honky and stuff. I don't like that part. But I like the fact that I see somebody move out the ghetto and be living in a nice home. Cause that's exactly how I want to live. Like I don't want to live in the ghetto, and celebrating that. And you know what I'm saying. So, we expect our people to be on a low spectrum of life. I don't want to see that. That's why I like the television show, Different World, and the Cosby Show, because it showed our people in a different light, not something negative, So that's what it hurts me in my heart. That somebody who did that was a predator behind closed doors. You get my point? It's sad, So hopefully somebody come up in the world and change the situation, you know what I'm saying, and not do what Bill Cosby or anything worse. Okay. That's I'm hoping to see that. And like I say, I have to give the credit to these women out there for courage to come out and speak about this. And I'm glad to find out that this man is a predator. You know what I'm saying? I see why he was quiet the whole doggone time. Because someone, God forbid, someone did that to me. I'm sorry, my mouth be out loud. I said, no, the fuck, I did not do that shit. Okay, I was just saying, I'm in the customer in my video, but I'm just saying, that's exactly how it would come out of my mouth. It'll block and everything when I was saying on national TV. Okay, if God don't hold my mouth back, I had to say it properly. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't do that. I just couldn't and I would never rape or molest. I mean, it's sick. And like I said, if you're looking for somebody to give you a sexual pleasure, they got all type of sites. Porno site, you even got Backpage and Craigslist. You got all that type of stuff going on. Why not go to them? You know what I'm saying? In Hollywood, you don't need a Craigslist or Backpage.com. They got high price prostitutes, okay? And all you gotta do is sit the money on the table, do escort service, and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's okay, but at least you won't be considered to be a rapist because she's willing to do it without no drugs. You know what I'm saying? And you willing to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It's consensual. So, I don't condone that. You know what I'm saying? Because it caused a lot of problems. Myself was born... I was myself. Let's be proper English. I was born out of wedlock myself. So, that's why I would not suggest that, because there's a lot of problems being, not having, having your parents take care of you instead of your parents. You know what I'm saying? And it just causes us chaos. That's why that's why I'm living a suburban life right now. So I would not, for my children, especially when I'm living private right now, I would not have my kids in that situation. I want them to live better, than I did. And I wasn't raised in the ghetto, I was raised middle class. So I want them to live high class, So that's why I'm in school right now for entrepreneurship. and hopefully because I get it before I turn 40, so like I said, I'll be 36 this year, and so I want that to be, like, my dad graduated from college and he's doing, you know what I'm saying, I'm married and have kids, and I'm not gonna be cheating on my wife. Why would I do that? When I say I do, I might commit sin on other things, but why would I just cheat on somebody to hurt somebody? If you don't want to cheat on them, if you want to cheat on somebody, you should marry them. Y'all get my point, y'all? So that's my little sort of rant. Right now I'm just tired right now. Y'all have a nice day. Y'all put in the comments whatever. Please be intelligent with your comments. Please do not come out here and start trash for me on my channel. All right.